cash accumulation, going to pick a level death benefit with a YRT. Then he's going to take his money out, probably by a collateral loan, and then the death benefit will get paid, and then the bank gets paid back. So that's talking about collateral loans. I wasn't going to talk about that today, but anyway, most cash accumulation in a universal life plan is going to be level face amount with a YRT, cost of insurance. So this is talking about a level protector. When the account value increases, the net amount at risk to the insurance company decreases. So the cost of insurance drops. Let me repeat that. With a level death benefit. So if a death occurred, $250,000 is going to get paid out, right? But the net amount at risk to the insurance company is going to go down as the cash value or the account value after the first 9 years. The account value, see here, it's going to, the account value is going to reduce the net amount at risk. So the cost of insurance is going to decrease. Okay? So the universal life plan, as I said, is the latest permanent life insurance solution that we can enjoy tax preferred wealth building and then have access maybe to that tax advantaged wealth building without paying any tax on the gain. And that, as we know, is if we do a collateral loan. So there is only really 3 remaining vehicles like this. First one is our permanent residence. We can enjoy tax preferred wealth building in our permanent residence. When we sell our permanent residence, as long as it's now a year, we don't pay any tax on the gain, do we? Another tax shelter, if you will, is now our TFSA. I enjoy tax preferred wealth building in my TFSA, and I don't pay any tax on the gain in my TFSA. And the other vehicle is permanent life insurance. So while some people may say, I don't believe in life insurance, okay, we can use this vehicle to give you tax preferred wealth building. Even though you may not believe in life insurance, that's fine. We can, if you wish, we can use this CRA approved vehicle to allow you to have tax preferred wealth building. We know in our TFSA, maximum is $6,000 a year, right? So if you've maxed that out, you don't plan on moving, where else are you going to enjoy tax preferred wealth building? In a permanent life insurance vehicle. And I didn't even have any vodka at lunch. Holy macro. I think I'm dry from talking. It's just water, by the way. Just water. So there is one other one that some folks like to talk about, and that's the lottery. But not many of us are lucky at winning the lottery. Yes, I can put money into the lottery, enjoy huge tax preferred growth, and not pay any tax on that gain. But I would go with TFSA, permanent residence, and your permanent life insurance, okay? And it's only available to us who are Canadian residents. Even though you've got somebody who is permanent residents of Canada, or was born in Canada, but they live in the United States, they cannot get one of these vehicles, okay? And as we know, the death benefit, when it's individual, is 100% tax-free. We know we're going to do one of these sessions on corporate. Corporate rules are a little different, but when it's personal, the death benefit is 100% tax-free. So remember we talked about the MTAR line? Every year, the insurance companies do something called exempt testing. So they test the policies every year to make sure that the money is still growing inside tax-free. And CRA has allowed us to increase the face amount by 8% every year in order to make sure that the money is growing inside tax preferred. If even after increasing the face amount by 8%, if the policy is now non-exempt, then the money is going to be pushed over into the side account or the shuttle account, and a client will pay tax on that money in that year. Okay, so here is exactly the shuttle account. So if after the insurance company has done the exempt testing and increased the face amount by 8%, and the policy still fails the exempt test, then the money goes, money that failed is going to be moved into the shuttle account. Okay, and then that is paid, the client is taxed in that current tax year. Okay, so here are the investment options. This is where we've now got our pool of money. Premium taxes come off, all our charges have come out, are coming out monthly, and our pool of money we are investing now in the market. We're investing dependent on the client's risk tolerance, and we understand, we as advisor and client understands that my fund may produce a negative. So if I'm going in the market, I understand there is going to be volatility. Remember, client likes transparency. Well, they don't like volatility, but they like the transparency, the flexibility, and are okay with the volatility. So my client understands I could get some negative returns. Even though I like to think I'm aggressive and I'd like to get a 10% return, 12% return, 22% return, I could also get that in a negative. Look at the contraction of the market at the beginning of the year. Holy mackerel, minus 30%. You're not going to get that in an Equimax, right? But if you've got a client saying, I'm okay with that, well, look, the market's already had, it's already recovered. Not fully, but remember, the market is, we're going to have a wonderful teammate, Alex Lucero, is going to be doing another investment webinar tomorrow, and he'll talk about this. The economists think we're going to be in a very long U shape. There's going to be a very long U-shaped recovery with a lot of W's in there. So volatility. So as long as you and the client understand, by wanting the unbundled self-directed solution, you are going to get some positives and you could get some negatives. Okay? So remember, when we're investing in these funds, we're not investing directly in the fund. We are mirroring the fund, or we're tracking the fund. So OULs are mirrored. You're not actually directly investing in the fund, okay? Because then that would be deeming to be invested to be a seg fund, and you'd pay tax annually, which defeats the whole purpose of wanting to enjoy tax preferred wealth building. Okay, so remember, these funds that we're investing in, we're actually mirroring the fund or tracking the fund. Okay,